What's up, everybody? Random video game time. And by random video game, we're gonna get back to Final Fantasy XVI. I've been wanting to play it. This Magic the Gathering set it took me off guard, man. They did good. They killed it. I just got some cards actually. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys some cool cards. Let's fix this camera angle. We gotta have the creepy fox. There we go. I just got I got Quistis. Hot teacher. Had a big crush on her when I was a kid. I think I already have Bahamut, but probably one of my favorite GFs right there. Fat Chocobo. I already got the Fat Chocobo. Fire Magic. We got Minwoo, White Mage. Forgot which game he's from. Is that the second one, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember which one he's from. We got motherfucking the cool version of Golbez. I already had Golbez, but now I got the even cooler version. It's actually a proxy of Sir Conrad the Grim. Whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Golbez deals 1 damage to each opponent. And for 2, 1 swamp, 1 whatever, each player mills a card, which is pretty cool. So actually I don't have this card. I got this set. They released weird proxy cards, and I'm definitely into them. I got another Renoa, the Babe. Got a cool looking, cute little elixir. Cute little rabbit person on there. We got Joshua from the game that we're getting ready to play, and he turns into Ifrit. He transforms. I got the cool art for the Fat Chocobo, which I'm very happy about. I wanted that. I just really like the art on this. Leviathan from, I think that's from the Leviathan from F15, right? I think it's just a Leviathan in general. It's really cool artwork, though. I don't really care about artwork cards too often, but I like the art in that. I mean, like, that looks so sick. I'm probably not going to use this card. This is going in a binder. I love the way that looks. And then I wanted to show these because I got Clive. I know the lighting's not great, but look up Clive. Clive, Ifrit's dominant, and then he turns into Ifrit. Clive is cool. Probably one of my least favorite gaming experiences of my entire life would be Final Fantasy 15. I thought it was utter garbage. I played all the way through it. I don't know why. Awful. But that's a Chroma's Will, so that might get used one day. And then I got the Lionheart, which I think I might already have that. I got some Star Wars cards, but I have never played this before. I've just been collecting from each set. So I mean, Marin's kind of cool. But yeah. So I'm gonna throw these into the Cactar binder. This is almost full of cool cards, and then I made a commander deck with Cloud Strife, which I think is Nagila or some shit like that. The weird proxy version, and it works pretty well. The idea of the deck is, whether I play the commander or not, it's 5-color deck, and like I won yesterday. I don't even think I played my commander. I ended up winning with Squall, but there's the equipment in there. I have the Buster Sword and the gloves and all that stuff. So the equipment in there is what's going to do it. So I just got to get a badass creature out, no matter what color or whatever. Figure it out. And I can start fucking running shit pretty fast with that deck. Brandon did something similar. His is all wizards. I think he did Kafka. And then, I don't even know how to pronounce Kira's deck, but she got the precon with the FF14 precon. I want to do a precon game, though, because Brandon has he got the Titus deck, which I had a hard time choosing between Cloud and Titus. I'm a bigger fan of Final Fantasy VII, and I thought that was like so iconic that I was like, I have to get Cloud. So now I have 2 Cloud decks. Brandon's got Titus, which I love Final Fantasy X, And then Kira's got the FF14, which I don't really care about MMOs all that much. So, yeah. Last but not least, final thing to show you guys. Charlie and I got this random blind box for Jurassic Park. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but I love Jurassic Park. And I was like, he was like, you want the T-Rex, right? A little question mark T-Rex down there. I was like, no. I want Dennis, dude. I want Dennis. I want sad Dennis. And he was like, no, dude, you want the T-Rex. I got Dennis, baby. Little crybaby Dennis sitting on the ground getting ready to get eaten by a Dilophosaurus. Dennis. Also, when the Lego sets came out, oh, here, I'll show you. We got Dennis getting splattered on the face with the Dilophosaurus. Came with his Jeep that he gets eaten in. Proudly displayed right here on the Lego shelf. Fun stuff. But, my friends, it is time for me to play some Final Fantasy 16. It was between. I've been in a fantasy mood, so I mean I have the new the Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. I've been playing that, and I just uploaded, I think there's 4 episodes of that on the stream archive. So I was thinking about playing that, but I was like, I have too many games to play, which is a cool problem to have. I was looking on Steam yesterday, and I was like, I still have Path of Exile 2 to get through. I've never streamed Baldur's Gate 3, which Neverwinter Nights is definitely making me want to get back to Baldur's Gate 3. It's been like almost a year since I played through that and loved it. I was cruising through Starfield. I put the brakes on Starfield because I have like 100 streams on my computer waiting to be edited. So, yeah, some cool stuff coming ahead for the gaming stuff. Yesterday I beat the Resident Evil 3 remake, and then I finished my second playthrough of Resident Evil 2. I swapped Claire and Leon, and the story is pretty different in that. I really love how they did that. They've never really gone back to that, you know. They definitely like to have 2 main characters in the Resident Evil games. That's definitely tradition, right? Other than, well, the most 7 and 8 did not do that. But most of them always have partners. So I feel like Resident Evil 2 kind of did that the coolest, though. Like, it plays like a movie. Shorten your game up and give me alternative paths to make me play it more than once, and give me rewards for playing more than once. And that's I don't need all my games to be like 50 hours. Like, I have 4 Final Fantasies going right now, and it's like, I'm never gonna get through these fucking games, dude. I'll get through them, but I'm never gonna get through. I feel pretty hopeless with getting through these Final Fantasy games. I don't know why. I know I can get through them, but all right, let's jump into it. I really like this Final Fantasy 16. I think it's awesome. Move my cards over. I haven't played it for a while, so it's got to update the shaders so I can put my cards in my cool binder. As far as Magic goes, I'm kind of over. I really don't care about any of the sets coming out for the rest of the year. So, I'll be right back. I don't know what my dog's barking at. Hey! Don't start doing that shit. Nobody's here. Oh, mom's home. Your mom's home. I wasn't expecting my wife to be home this early. Gotta put my cards away. Dogs are idiots.
Veg out on the couch for a minute,
Don't mind. Why would I mind?
You're not going outside. The dogs will chase you.
No, you have to run around. You have to go run laps.
Probably.
What do you mean probably? Probably. To work. Yeah. What are you doing? Fuck them.
Yeah.
She yells at me. down here, these blonde-haired dorks. I thought I had it. Oh, I did have a Moogle. Didn't I? No, I didn't have my Moogle token. This binder's almost full. Cool shit. What do we have doubles of? I don't, so we'll do it. I'll put this over. That'll work. Cool. Super exciting content here for you all. Let's get to it. Did it not? That was annoying. I gotta show my wife my dentist. I just love this so much. I'll be right back. What's his name on Seinfeld? Norman or something? Norm? Alright. Here we go. So we just ran into our friend from the beginning of the game, even though it's been like a month since I played this.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
I got distracted. It's between Neverwinter Nights I was looking at Dragon Age Veilguard because I haven't gotten all the way through that, and then I was looking at this, and I was trying to. I really wish there was a Game of Thrones video game that didn't suck. Right? I've yet to play a good Game of Thrones game. This is kind of as close to Game of Thrones and still being fun that I've seen. I almost started playing Elden Ring for that reason. Just because Martin wrote Elden Ring.
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host of their...
I've been watching through Game of Thrones again. I love
Sensing
that
an
show.
opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our...
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company.
But until we arrived, that was all.
So wait. The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good.
Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
There is but one putting an end.
And so wish.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Hey, how long it takes my guy to dash? Like, that took way too long, dude.
Come along now. Bastard than that.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Yeah, let's just fuck them up. I'm gonna mess up these guys' day.
What is it now? We bear a message for the Vice. Ah! You presume that a pair of filthy could guard... Die, Ella! Forest area!
Terrible.
Forest area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Oh, I forgot. I had that stupid thing on. I need to take that ring off.
More dragons.
Works. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't stand
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our
Shut up.
that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
gonna kick your ass. Can I re-equip? I think I can change my gear right now, right? See, I don't know if I like that. Dead. I shot him with a fireball. Hell yeah. Game just plays itself, baby.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I.
It did. We sent every last one of the rotten. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. And had I known of
I
it,
suppose a formal request for an audience.
and appearances, were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, where he would be of note, and so, though it sickens him to, it is why he remains.
Then I'll have to think of a way to prove that
I might have something which could... It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it.
I shall wear it with...
Be sure that you do. I don't want... If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Zoe, if there is ever a...
I know.
We out, son.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago.
You just realized it's him, bro. Don't even goof off.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Unnecessary.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshard. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
What the fuck is going on?
Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Aw, he missed his nephew.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really
Aw,
you.
that's sweet.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play so Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Rutherford? See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
If I don't play soon, I'm gonna scream.
Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
I'll be right back. I need a drink of water.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others. Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could make an educated guess.
Typical note.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail. The Mother Crystal that... There was a time when... As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystal.
My father and my grandfather had things unfolded differently.
But instead, I'd say you'd be forgiven for one.
But not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud. Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go. I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Stay down!
This one! Kill! Over here!
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Stay down!
The old Arboretum is just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there. Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
understand.
Nothing a shelter for Zaria can't handle. Just like old times.
Be sure to keep clear of its maw.
Believe me, I mean to.
Over here!
That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Nice try.
I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots? This one.
Press on.
Yes. I needed that. It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
This one. This one. Get him.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Quickly, before it melts!
This is going to be close. Come on!
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not. They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path. Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us, Little? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Anything good, I'll wager.
Get him!
You hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Here, here.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.